Hello, baseball fans. Welcome back to another Out of the Park baseball game where I'm playing a complete season playthrough of the New York Yankees. This is currently game 51, and we're playing the Colorado Rockies. And let's take a look at the schedule. We've won the first game 11-1. We're going to play the second game in the series right now. Let's get this game underway. That's your lineup, your pitching. Let me raise the volume a little bit here. I think 25 is good. 28. All right, let's get this game going. We got Rodon pitching against Feltner. There's the pitch to Jazzy J. Chisholm, and we are underway. One man away. Here's Jason Dominguez. That's a ground ball to second. 2 men away. And Cody Bellinger. That's a little pop-up to right field. That retires the side. That's a quick one. Brenton Doyle coming to the plate for the Colorado Rockies. That's going to be out to left field. 1 man away. Here's Bouchard. Sean Bouchard. Pop up. 2 men away. Here's Hunter Goodman. And that retires the side. Maybe a little extra volume here, a little extra crowd noise. I think 34 was the 40. Dare I do 40? All right. Here's Goldilocks Goldschmidt. Ground ball. 1 man away. Here's Austin Wells. Pop up. In the infield, second baseman has it. 2 men away. And here's Anthony Volpe. He's going to take a crack at it. That retires the side. So we're through 1.5. No runs, no hits, no errors. Here's Mickey Moniak. Mickey Moneybags. Mickey Monet. He pops up. 1 man out. Estrada. Little ground ball to shortstop. Throw to first. 2 men away. Here's Sam Hilliard. What in the Sam Hilliard are you talking about? That's a deep fly ball to right. That's a home run, and the Rockies lead 1-0. Here's Kyle Farmer. That's going to be a base hit to center. Chris Bryant, the first baseman, strikes out. It looks like the Rockies have their City Connect uniforms. I don't play with the large size players anymore, so I don't get to see the details on the uniform like I did when I was playing with the large size players. Trent Grisham strikes out. At bat now is Oswaldo Cabrera. The right fielder came in all the way from over there to make the out right there. 2 outs. Here's Pereira. He strikes out. That retires the side. Going to the bottom of the third. Here's Ryan McMahon to the plate. 1 man away. Brenton Doyle. That's a base hit to left. Next up, Sean Bouchard. Runner goes. Safe. Ground ball to shortstop to throw over to first. 2 men away. Here's Hunter Goodman. He took too long to play that ground ball. Moniak. That's a base hit. A run will score. 2-0 Rockies. Runners on first and third. 2 men away. Here's Estrada. That retires the side. Jazzy J. Chisholm coming into bat in the top of the 4th inning. That's a walk. Jason Dominguez. Runner goes. Jazzy J. Chisholm has stolen second base. Here's Dominguez. It's a ground ball to the right side. That will advance Jazzy J. Here's Cody Bellinger. 5 hits for Colorado so far. That's a fly ball to left. Chisholm coming in to score. And the score is now 2-1. Here's Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt strikes out. And now batting, Sam Hilliard. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. I don't have my mouse connected, so I'm using the trackpad on the computer. 1 man away. There was 2 men away, right? Wait, yeah, there was 1 man out. Now there's 2 men out. Here's Chris Bryant, 2 men out. Here's the pitch. That's a base hit to left. And McMahon. McMahon strikes out. 2-1 Colorado. Here's Austin Wells coming to the plate. Austin Wells strikes out. Next up is Anthony Volpe. Anthony Volpe gets a single. Full disclosure, I am a Mets fan, but I am playing this sim as the Yankees. And if you haven't watched the previous videos, I started this as the Yankees because I was already playing a Mets sim and I was already 2 months in. And I didn't want to start all over. And I'm really more familiar with the Yankees than I am with any of the other clubs. So I decided to start a sim with the Yankees. And today, the Mets played their last real game of the season, and they were eliminated as they've gotten beaten by the Florida Marlins. And it's the Reds that are going to be in the wild card. Runner goes. It's probably why I don't sound too chipper today. Up next is Trent Grisham. The game just concluded, the Mets game, the real Mets game. Trent Grisham is there on first, and here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Ground ball to second, and that gets through. A run scores, but I think Grisham is out at third. The score is tied 2-2. Here's Everson Pereira. Ground ball, that gets through. And the Mets are running the Yankees are running themselves out of have run themselves out of the inning. Here is Brent Doyle coming to the plate. He strikes out. Sean Bouchard to the plate. That's a fly ball to right. 2 men away. And up next is Hunter Goodman. 2 men away. He strikes out. Ryan Feltner. One man away, Jason Dominguez. Ryan Feltner was pitching there. Let me just check something here. I didn't even notice who was at bat. I got to get my head in the game. That was Jazzy J. Chisholm who made that out. All right, I'm back in the game. Dominguez. That's going to be a base hit to right. Run around first base. 1 man out. Here's Cody Bellinger. They're trying to get something going. Runner goes. And Dominguez steals second base. So now the runner is in scoring position for Belly. He walks. First and second, one out. One out. Here's Goldschmidt. Ground ball to third. The plays to second. Runners on first and third. One man away. Here is Austin Wells. Austin Wells strikes out. This game is still tied. Here's Mickey Moniak to the plate. Moniak strikes out. One away. Estrada. Estrada strikes out. Here's Sam Hilliard. He strikes out the side. And now, top of the seventh, Anthony Volpe. A little dribbler in front of the catcher. He's going to get an infield single. Runner on first, nobody out for Trent Grisham. Rain is beginning to fall. Runner goes. Volpe steals second, and here's Grisham again. With a runner in scoring position, he gets an extra base hit down the right field line. He might make it to third base. He doesn't. He slides into second safely. The score is now 3-2, New York over Colorado. Here's Oswaldo Cabrera to pop up center. Can the runner advance? Nope, he's not going to try it. One man out. Everson Pereira. That's a base hit. The runner comes all the way around to score from second base. 4-2 Yankees. Here's Jazzy J. Chisholm, who started off this inning with an out. And he walks it this time. There's a base hit. Let's see if that runner can score. Nope, it wasn't deep enough. Bases are juiced for Cody Belly Laugh Bellinger. Belly Laugh strikes out, and here's Goldschmidt. There's a base hit, a two-out base hit. Is it enough to score two? The runner's hustling to the plate. I think he got caught. Yep, he got caught. 5-2 New York. To the ball game. Here's Kyle Farmer. Bottom of the seventh. Base hit to right field. Sorry, base hit to right field. Chris Bryant. And that's a double play. Here's Mitch Hayden. Mitch H. The hanger. That retires the side. Going to the top of the eighth. Here's Wells. That's going to fall in for a hit. Run around first base. Up next is Anthony Volpe here in the top of the eighth. Another hit. Consecutive hits here. Back to back. Yankees are starting something here probably. Grisham. Ground ball softly to first base. And that's the fielder's choice. Runners on first and third, one man away. And here's Cabrera. Two and away. Here's Everson Pereira. Little ground ball there. Go past the pitcher. Second baseman has it. No play anywhere. 6-2 Yankees. And Jazzy J. Chisholm coming up. And the Yankees lead 5-0. Bottom of the eighth, Brenton Doyle to the plate. Struck him out. Rodon's still in there. With 81 pitches, Sean Burchard. That's a base hit to right. Hunter Goodman, 1 man away, 1 man on. He gets plunked. There's a pop-up in the infield. 2 men away. Here's Estrada. That ball is out to the outfield, and it's caught. Yankees still in front, 6-2. Jason Dominguez up now at the plate. He strikes out. Cody Belly Laugh Bellinger. He strikes out. 2 men away, and Goldschmidt. It's popped up. That retires the side. Last inning, bottom of the 9th, we're going to have Hilliard, Farmer, and Bryant. Hilliard, Farmer, and Bryant. The law offices of Hilliard, Farmer, and Bryant. 1 away. That's going to be a base hit to right. Chris Bryant. He walks, and Miller Williams coming in to pitch for the Yankees. Here's Miller. Owen Miller. Struck him out. And Doyle, Brenton Doyle. And that retires the side, and that retires the game. Yankees win. The Yankees win. There you have the game information. Let's see if I can do this without the mouse. Scroll down. You can see the batting line score. Player of the game is Carlos Rodon. You can pause the video at any time. Let's leave the game and see where the standings are. So we're guaranteed to win this series. Let's get over to the standings page. And we're up by 2.5, so we have gained a little bit of ground. We've got the Yankees, the Twins, and the Rangers leading their division. And in the wild card, you've got the Blue Jays, the Mariners, and the Tampa Bay Rays. Over on the National League, we've got the Phillies, Cubs, and the Dodgers all winning, leading in their division. And in the wild card, you've got the Braves, the Giants, and the Mets. Well, so the real New York Mets have been eliminated, but they might still have a chance in this simulation. Let's finish today and see if I get any mail, any news. Got 2 notifications. Let's see what's going on. American League. Below are the current standings for the American League All-Star voting. Let me, you can pause there, and as I scroll down, then you can pause there again. Those are your batters that are leading, and then the pitchers are down there. Let's check the National League. You can pause the video here. Check out the catcher, first base, second base, third base, shortstop. Then we've got left field, center field, and designated hitter. We can pause the video and see who's leading in the voting, and then the pitchers. Let's go back to the standings. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.